All right, guys, welcome back to another player analysis video. And listen, I'm so glad that the international break is finally over because we get banger games like this, bro. Barn burner games like this. AFC Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace, 3-3 settings, right? And this, I actually said that this was the game to watch, of course, aside from the Manchester United Liverpool match. Like this was one to watch. This was one to watch because both teams have quality. You know what I mean? And the style of play for both teams to how they are managed like by their managers in Oliver Glasner and Andoni Iraola are absolutely unreal. And there was a point in time where Bournemouth were top of the league in the Premier League, guys. What the hell? Andoni Iraola is doing an absolutely fantastic job, by the way, at Bournemouth, bro. Top of the league. You get what I mean? Crazy, right? But guys, there's one player that I do want to speak about, and that is my dude, Eli Junior Kroupi, as I like to call him, Eli fan, because I've been hopping on this kid for the last 2 to 3 years because of just the talent that he has, right? And the new ones, and for him to he's like a fox in a box. When it comes to scoring goals, he knows where the ball is gonna land, and it's the majority of the time it's like first time finishes, man. Very clever player, right? And guys, the whole purpose of this player analysis video is I will be showing you highlights from the aforementioned player to what they've done well for the things that for the things that I liked and what I saw. But just a little bit of a caution. I have to stop and start the video. I have to do little annotations over the video because UEFA, FIFA, and the Premier League move absolutely crazy on YouTube in giving people copyright strikes and copyright claims. Hence why I just have to do this just to protect the channel. But guys, let's just go right into it, man, with the first clip. So the first clip is him, right, getting the ball, and it seems so basic, right, but the thing what I liked here is him actually drawing Mark Gahey in because, and listen, this is why Mark Gahey is so good, by the way. He immediately recognized that. What happened is he's drawn Mark Gahey, right? And Mark Gahey here is left like a massive space in behind him, and I forgot who number 20 is for Bournemouth, and he was gonna run into that space because what happened like during the game is Eli Junior Kroupi would of course drop deep, right, to receive the ball because he recognizes that I'm not strong enough to have a physical battle with Mark Gahey or Maxence Lacroix or even Munoz or Tariq Mitchell. So what I'm gonna do is keep on dropping and then draw you guys, and then you've got Antoine Semenyo and Kluivert running beyond him, exploiting those spaces, right? And for Mark Gahey to recognize that straight away in like a high pressure game, you get what I mean, a high intensity game, it's I commend him. I commend him for that. But anyway, continues once again drawing players, and I keep forgetting who number 20 is for Bournemouth, right? Because it's not Scott. I'm pretty sure Scott wears number 8, but is joining Mark Gahey, and there's a space here, guys, left behind once again. Once again, dude, it's crazy to what this kid was doing, man. Like to even here. So that's the goal that he scored, right? His first goal out of the two, and what I like from him is he recognized that I'm not gonna get involved in this mess here, where there's a lot of shoving, there's a lot of player tugging. You know what I mean? Because Crystal Palace have a lot of strong players. Once again, Mark Gahey, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Maxence Lacroix is there, right? He's recognized that. Listen, I know that the ball is going to get flicked on. Either it's going to end up at the edge of the box or it's going to get flicked on to the back post where he's at. Where is that? And he capitalizes that on that really well, which I like, but I can't show you guys the goal because it is copyright. Even here, drawing players in, right? And it's just a first time release. It's a first time release to his teammate, but he couldn't control it there. Maxence Lacroix once again getting sucked in, leaving space in behind. You got what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Come on. At 19 years old, he's doing this. Like, the first time pass here, like, I like this, but it was just the first time pass, right? And he's given it to Antoine Semenyo, who's been on hot form for me, easily top three best players so far in the Premier League. And Antoine Semenyo, people know him right now due to what he does. Very physical player. Can carry the ball well. Good dribbler, right? And this was his second goal. So as soon as he's released the pass, Antoine Semenyo goes off, right? And a shot comes off right, but it's blocked. I think it was by Mark Gay. Once again, I've said this guy's name too many times in this video, but it falls to the penalty spot, and guess who's there for the first time finish? Eli Junior Kroupi, bro. I can't. It's a shame that I can't show you guys the freaking goal, bro, because it's an absolutely unreal finish. Even this next clip here, Neymar. Neymar touch is out here doing freaking Jogo Benito in a high stakes game. Guys, this the majority of the times in the Premier League, he's been a sub. He's come off the bench, right? And played roughly on average 6 to 8 minutes. In this game, he got his opportunity because Evan Nilsson was unavailable, and he's taking his opportunity, and he's out here stunting on Crystal Palace, dude. A good Crystal Palace side. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. Even there, like out on the right wing, he's not central once again because he knows that I'm not a big man striker like Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko, Votamada, so I have to apply myself differently on the pitch, and this is what he was doing, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Unreal player, bro. Unreal analysis video. By the way, would it be without an Opta analysis? That's coming up, right? But anyway, so here's this touch map: 35 attempted touches, 24 successful touches, 11 unsuccessful touches. Touch heat map. Sorry, heat map. For me, what stood out is the ones that are like got a deeper shade of like pinkish red. I think it's like maroon or like pinkish red, but like here it is at the edge of his own box, in the half space, two in a Crystal Palace's box, and I think it was like what, 4 passes into the final third for Crystal Palace from what I remember, from what I remember. Anyway, right, 63% pass accuracy, 12 successful passes, 7 unsuccessful passes. And shout out to Rising Stars for supplying this graph. So it says Eli Junior Kroupi versus Crystal Palace, 19 years old, by the way. 2 goals, 100% shot accuracy. Yeah, guys, the guy had 2 shots and 2 goals. I've genuinely forgot about that. And all of his finishes throughout this season for Bournemouth, the always 3 goals that he scored so far, they've all been like first time finishes. I think the one against Leeds as well was a equalizer in like their final minutes. I think it was like 90 plus 3, something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy to how he can smell out where the ball is gonna land in the box and just be there for the first time finish, like a poacher's finish. You know what I mean? A proper fox in the box once again. But listen, 3 passes into the final third, 4 touches in the opposition box, four clearances, 3 ball recoveries at 19 years old, right? And shout out to a football talent scout for this, because Eli Junior Kroupi is at an absolutely fantastic 3 weeks. Once again, it says Eli Junior Kroupi in the past 3 weeks, first ever Premier League goal versus Leeds, a brace for France versus Estonia in the under-21 qualifiers, and a brace in his first ever Premier League start versus Crystal Palace, 19 years of age. Huge future ahead. Yeah, man, absolutely massive future ahead for this kid. I'm so glad that he's getting his flowers, bro. I'm so glad that he actually took this opportunity in his first Premier League start, scoring a brace, bro. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So shout out to him. And it gives Iroloa a good headache, because if Evan Nilsson's not playing, you've got a young star here. And guys, I'm predicting he can get up to at least 8 to 10 goals this season, bro. Just from what I've seen from him these last 3 years, I'm predicting if he gets more opportunities, definitely he can get up to 8 to 10 goals, bro. You know what I mean? Like the speed, everything about this guy is absolutely sick. But guys, Bournemouth fans, tell me how you feeling about this, bro. Because listen, the scouting that you guys have been doing these past few years, the players that you've brought in, the manager that you've brought in is absolutely commendable, bro. A club of you guys' size, you're doing this, and there was a point in time once again in that game where they were top of the league in the Premier League. You get what I mean? So shout out to them, bro. I'm really happy for them, but they were decimated. Like guys, like Bournemouth were absolutely decimated in the summer transfer window, dude, and then they're out here once again playing like that. Incredible, incredible. But guys, I will catch you a lot later. Peace.